everything except my head. It still hurts.
Well, maybe Zero can make one last thing disappear.
Not me!
No! Number 4's headache.
Zero. A headache.
That's better.
We'd better keep an eye on Zero. And all you agents out there, keep your eyes open too. See how many things you can find with a 0 on. And, any problems, call the Numberjack.
Are you sure everything's back to normal?
Yes, look. See? The pencil is just the same length as all the others now.
But what about the mop? Are we sure it's back to normal?
Yeah, look. He's got a twin brother with a twin mop. See? Same length. Everything back to normal.
Those twins were just the same height.
Just like you and me. That's worth singing about. La 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 la.
Oh no!
La 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 la.
Can you find two things that are the same height? Or two things that are the same length? If you can, call the Numberjack.
Well, I'm glad that was sorted out. Ah!
Maybe we should turn this sphere into a cube.
Oh no! Not my boing ball!
Well, maybe we'll just put it away safely.
Safe inside a cube.
Okay.
And calling all agents. Check if you've got any spheres where you live. And if you have, call the Numberjacks.
Not everything's sorted in this place.
Oh no!
You said you'd tidy it up.
Oh!
Outside, back, inside!
Hooray!
Okay, agents. Keep your eyes open for things that are inside something else. How many different things can you find? Any problems? Call the Numberjack.
I bet you can do it.
Well, I'm not sure, but I'll try a bit more.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes!
See? You can do it.
Oh, yes.
And what can you do? Can you always find a number that's one more than 5? Or one less than 5? Try it. And if you have any problems, call the Numberjacks.
Watch! We did it forwards, but can we do it backwards?
5, 4,
3,
2,
1.
0.
We did it! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. No problem.
Can you find things that go forwards and backwards? Any problems? Call the Numberjacks.
Luckily, we only had to find 2 ways of adding up to 7.
Yeah, we'd never have found another way of adding up to 7. Hard enough to remember 2 ways of adding up to 7. Yes, thank you, Dice. I can see 3 spots.
That's funny. I can see 4 spots on this side.
Weird. 3 and 4, 2 numbers that make 7. On opposite sides of the dice.
I bet the dice couldn't tell you the other numbers that make 7, though.
Well, I don't know. You better check that out. Can a dice help you find 3 different ways of adding up to 7? Check it out. And call the Numberjack.
Okay, Buddy Blocks, your turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Now my Buddy Blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
My Buddy Blocks want to come on again.
And mine.
Okay, but they've got to make the seesaw balance.
Oh,
That's hard.
you could go that end.
No, this end.
No, your Buddy Blocks go that end.
No, they go on this end.
So,
My Buddy Blocks are this
which end do 3 and 4's Buddy Blocks have to go to make the seesaw balance? If you know, or have any more problems, call the Numberjacks.
My Buddy Blocks are here.
But they do.
It's lucky the agents thought of things to match the spoon with. Yes! Knife, spoon, fork.
We found 3 things that match. Things that you eat food with. Can you find 3 things that belong together in a different way? If you know or have any problems, call the Numberjack.
Ready for? I think it might be your turn.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well done, 4.
I kept my eyes shut and everything.
Yeah, you can count things by looking, and you can count things by listening. Is there any other way you can count things?
How can you count without looking or listening? If you can think how to do it, or if you have any problems, call the Numberjacks.
No, it's not quite normal.
What?
It's too quiet.
That's because 3 isn't around.
Where is 3?
Has anyone ever seen that box before?
I wonder what's inside it.
Me! Whoa! I'm a Numberjack in the box.
Oh,
I scared you, didn't I?
No.
I did.
Can you get a grown-up to help you check the boxes in your home? 4 sides, a bottom, maybe a top. How many different boxes can you find? Let us know, or any problems. Call the Numberjack. Now we've got things back in order, let's finally get the Skittles sorted. Number 1, 2,
Get set.
3.
Go! Hooray! And very exciting.
Can you do things in order 1, 2, 3? Can you remember what were the first 3 things you put on when you got dressed this morning? If you want to tell us, or have any problems, call the Numberjacks.
Would your buddy blocks like another ride, 3?
Yes, please.
And my buddy blocks can join in too.
Let's go!
Wow!
Ooh, 2 big squares. I wonder, is there any other number of buddy blocks that could be made into a square? Find out. Or any problems? Contact the Numberjacks.
There you go, 𝖭r. Your boying ball back, like I promised.
Thank you. And here's your beautiful thing.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Oh no! Ah!
One last thing. Is there anything on your body that you've only got one of? And is there anything you've got lots and lots of? Have a think and call the Numberjacks.
Would you like another game, 𝖭r?
That depends. Are we taking turns properly?
I think a good pattern for our game would be pink, 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 blue. And I'll be pink.
I don't think so. Look,
Oh!
to make sure we don't get it wrong, the buddy blocks have made the pattern. We take turns.
Fair enough. Let's do it.
Glad that buddy block pattern sorted things out. And can you find a pattern like the buddy blocks? 2 colours taking turns? If you can, or any problems, call the Numberjacks.
So 3, want to play musical statues again?
Now that's something you don't see every day.
I'll play with you, 𝖭r. Come on.
Can you find 3 things that move by themselves? And 3 things that don't move at all? And any problems, call the Numberjacks.
Look, you two. I put all the slidey shapes into groups. Red ones here, yellow ones here, blue ones here. Now it's much easier to see where everything is.
Well done, 3. Don't they look tidy?
Just one thing. There's a blue slidey shape here with all the yellow ones.
Oops, better start again.
Stop! No need to mess them up again. There. All sorted.
Thanks, 𝖭r.
Can you find 3 things? A yellow thing, a red thing, and a blue thing. Check your colours and call the Numberjacks.
Here I am, my beautiful thing. Have you missed me? I want it. Oh no. Please me have it. Well, you were very good on the brain game machine, so you can have half and I'll have half. Just for a little while.
Beautiful.
It is, isn't it?
That's really kind of you three. Okay, out there. You need to know about half. Can you fold a piece of paper exactly in half? Not easy. So any problems, call the Numberjacks. I think 2 really thought he was helping.
2 count again. Go on then, 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See?
I don't believe it.
He's learnt to count.
He counted from 1 to 10. And no mistakes.
Hooray for 2!
Yeah!
Can you count? What's the biggest number you can count to? Have a go and call the Numberjacks.
So whatever happens, you don't go wandering off by yourselves.
I don't think my buddy blocks would go off on their own. Especially since I got them their new home.
New home?
Yes, look! That's much cozier, isn't it? They fill it right to the top. What's the smallest thing that gets filled up in your home? And what's the biggest? Find out and call the Numberjacks. Right, let's finish off this game of hide and seek.
1 and 0 are very good at hiding. 1 minute you see the numbers 1 and 0. Then you see the number 10.
Amazing. Can you count 10 things somewhere on your body? And then can you count 10 things somewhere else on your body? Let us know. Or any problems? Call the Numberjacks.
So I'm in the middle.
Yes, for this game you need 3 people to play. To you?
Ooh. I'll get it.
What's the matter?
I was just wondering, if we'd folded a corner of that rug again, what shape would it have made? Find out and call the Numberjacks.
You must be tired, 4, after all that rushing about.
Do you want to sit down?
I do.
Well, we'll budge up.
To make exactly enough room for you.
Thank you. Very good.
One last thing. Can you find anything in your house that is about the size of your hand? Find out and call the Numberjacks.
You know you wanted me just to make 1 noise?
Yes.
Well, I will make just 1 noise. But it's going to be a big one! Yay!
One last thing. Check your home. What things have you got just 1 of? Check it out and call the Numberjacks. blocks. Oh, they've gone again.
There's 2.
So how many are missing now?
Could you help 6? If he's got 2 buddy blocks, how many more does he need to make 6? Find out and call the Numberjacks.
Now, I'm going to help you, just like it helped me. You jump 2 blocks, and 2 more.
Yay!
Well done. 2 at a time.
I wonder, how many jumps would 2 need to get to 8?
Oh, I don't know. Find out for me. How many jumps of 2 would you need to get all the way to 8? Find out and call the Numberjacks.
Estimate!
Not very close to my number 3. I estimate 1 blobbery problem blob. And yes, I was right. 1.
Remember, you may need to estimate quickly. Can you do it? Get ready to estimate. And then call the Numberjacks. Estimate how many?
Good luck.
Think you can do it again, 4?
I think so. I might even try jumping onto 5.
Great! Be careful. What can you find that is on something else? Have a look, check things out, and call the Numberjacks.
Zero, 1,
2,
3.
4, 5,
6.
7,
8.
9. And can you count on more than 9? How far can you count? See how far you can get and call the Numberjacks.
And I'll fix that launch machine once and for all.
You did it, 6.
We all did it.
But you're the one who went out there. You said it ought to be you.
Yes. Why should 6 be good at dealing with circles?
Oh, 'cause you've got a circle.
Oh, yes. And a very good circle it is too.
Have people got circles? Have you got a circle on you? Look in the mirror. Look very closely in the mirror. Find those circles and call the Numberjacks.
See, we made 5 for you.
Oh, thanks, 3. 2 different ways.
I wonder
What?
if my 4 buddy blocks were on top of 1's instead of underneath, would it still add up to 5?
Check it. Is 4 with 1 on top the same as 1 with 4 on top? Find out and call the Numberjacks.
And then something really strange happened.
More.
You were right. It is a good book.
And so is the book that Five's reading to us.
We're sharing books.
3 Numberjacks reading this book.
And 3 Numberjacks reading this book.
Did I hear there's some reading going on? Love a good book.
Yeah, me too.
Which book are you going to read?
Wow. Now there are 8 Numberjacks. If we are all shared out fairly, how many Numberjacks will there be reading each book? Work it out and call the Numberjacks.
Good to be back with my beautiful things.
Good to be back with my blue ball. And you know, 3, it was only when you turned into the same shape as me that you beat the number taker.
He ran off because it was such a horrible sight.
Are you saying I'm ugly?
Well, I wouldn't call you one of my beautiful things, but you are one of my favourite things.
I've come over all bloopy again. Oh.
But just in case that number taker is still around, watch out for things that come in 3s. And if you see any, call the Numberjacks. Okay, 1, you come up right next to me. And now we're 13. Yeah. Oh, yeah! You've got to stay next to me, or I can't be a teenager. Oh, hi.
Hi!
Say it. 13.
That's good.
If 1 was in front of 7, or 8, or 9, I wonder what numbers that would make. Find out and call the Numberjacks.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
I can definitely do it. Moving 2 numbers at once.
Oh dear.
Let's go! Forward. Back. Right. See? I can do it.
Careful!
Ooh. Oh, sorry.
Look! 2 looks a different shape when she turns around, but 1 looks the same shape. Can you think of 2 other Numberjacks that look the same shape when they're turned around the other way? Find out and call the Numberjacks. I've got a feeling this isn't going to work.
Now, 0, you jump to 6. How many squares are you going to jump at a time? 0. 0? 0. Oh, well, anyway. Jumping 0 squares at a time, how many jumps will 0 take to get to 6? 1, 2, 3...
I think this might take a very long time. So why don't you keep your eyes open for things that come in 6s? Things you can eat, things you can drink, anything. And call the Numberjacks.
Now what I've done, 5, is set the beeper to 0, which means 3 can be noisy for no time at all.
I see.
No time at all.
No time at all for being silent.
No, no time at all for being noisy.
I prefer no time for being silent, so lots of time for being noisy.
Oh no!
Yes! Yoggle, boggle, bingle, bangle, boo! I love making noise, don't you?
What can you find that shows how much time something takes? Have a look for things and call the Numberjacks.
Watch me, Nine.
I'm watching.
This time, we're going to do it.
1, 2.
3. Yes!
Excellent work, 1, 2 and 3. And your buddy blocks.
I wonder if we could do all the numbers from 0 to 9.
Well, can you out there find something that is like the puzzler's number square? With a square of numbers 1 to 9? Try to find something and call the Numberjacks.
Yes. Your sides definitely don't match.
That's the way I like it.
And your sides definitely do.
Which is fine by me.
Okay, agents, what about the other numbers? Find another number that has sides that don't match, and a number that has sides that do match. And then, call the Numberjacks. Here we go.
Good luck.
Yeah! Yes!
Now me! Yay!
Wow, not bad.
It's another good way of showing 3.
Okay, agents. Now try writing my number with dots or lines or as a number. Try it out and call the Numberjacks.
Now then, all together.
2.
4, 6.
8.
We're the numbers who are great.
Well, that's not very nice for you.
Don't worry, 3.
We're here too.
Ready?
1.
And 3.
5.
7 and 9.
We're the numbers who are fine. Hooray!
Oh, who does 0 join in with?
2, 4, 6 and 8.
Or 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9?
You decide the best group for 0 to join in. And call the Numberjacks. Okay, we did a silly pattern up to 4. Can we do 5 things in a row?
I'll have a go.
Come on then. Goop, bing. Snaggle.
Flag!
Wahey!
Goop, bing.
Snaggle.
Flag!
Wahey!
Can you find a pattern that keeps being repeated over and over again? Look and listen for patterns and call the Numberjacks.
Now, can our buddy blocks make an even bigger square?
I don't think so.
And once join in? No, we're going to need some more buddy blocks to finish that bigger square.
So, how many buddy blocks will we need altogether to make a bigger square? Find out and call the Numberjacks.
Think of the 3 words: how, what, check, and see if you can find your own problem. A number problem,
Or a size problem.
Or a place problem.
And call the Numberjacks!
hooray!
Having it all on screen was really useful for.
Thanks.
How about your screen? Could you draw a picture of things that are lively and noisy? Or a picture of things that are quiet and not moving? Make your pictures and call the Numberjacks.
Okay, one, try the upside down flip.
Yes! You're nearly the same shape upside down.
Come on, there's a lot of us want to go.
Numberjacks 1 and 8 are about the same shape both ways up. I wonder if they're the only ones.
Is there another Numberjack that's about the same shape both ways up? Or anything else that's the same both ways? If so, call the Numberjacks.
Sorry about cheating a little bit last time, 4.
That's all right, 3.
Right. I shall count to you only once. 1, 2, 3. Now, move.
They certainly moved, 3.
Yes. And I know there are 3 of them. I don't need to count.
I could count them for you, just to make sure.
Oh, yes, please.
1, 2, 3.
Yes. Still 3. The best number ever. Get 3 things, count them, then move them around as much as you like. You'll see, it's still 3. 3, 3.
You could try it with 4 things too.
You could. But it won't be as much fun as 3 things.
Check it out and call the Numberjacks. Now that's a good one.
What is?
I'm trying to find the longest, thinnest rectangle I can find.
That's a good idea. What's the longest, thinnest rectangle you can find?
And how long and thin could a rectangle be before it becomes a line?
No. Have a look around and call the Numberjacks.
OK, 0, you tell us when to start the pattern.
Go. 1, 2, 3.
4,
5,
6.
7,
8.
9.
Hooray!
I wonder, how would the pattern carry on? Try and find out and call the
Numberjacks.
I'll tell you one thing I did notice today, 𝖭.
What's that?
You were very brave facing the number taker.
Oh, thank you, 3. And I've noticed
Yes?
you can be very kind.
Yes, I can, can't I? Anyway, it's very important to notice things.
So you keep your eyes and ears open.
And if you see anything strange,
Call the Numberjacks.
Lucky we had your sticks to help us measure, 6.
Yeah.
Have you got some things that are long and thin that you could use as measuring sticks? If you have, do some measuring. And any problems, call the Numberjacks.
Well, the last of those extra boxes put away.
I am one Numberjack who is very happy to have one friend who helped me.
Yeah.
I also like having one box, but that box is best with lots of things in it. Oh, beautiful, lovely things.
So, have you got anything that it's good to have just one of? And things it's good to have lots of? Have a think and call the Numberjacks.
Let's see if you can help count on. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hang on in there, 0.
2. Carry on counting. 6, 7.
Yes, my number.
Let's see if we can count on to my number.
You go back to the beginning again and the dice will roll.
What numbers can you make with 2 dice? Count the first dice, then count on with the second dice. What different numbers can you count to? Find out and call the Numberjacks.
Hi, 6. We've been having a go on the jump pad.
I bet you can't work out which of us has had the most goes.
Well, I'll try. I think I can work it out. Can you see from the record who has had the most goes? And who has had only 1 go? And who should go next? And then maybe you could make your own record of something that you do. And call the Numberjacks.
I can jump up to double my number. Huh. That's 6. Half of 6 is back to 3. Huh.
So what's the matter?
Where is the number that is exactly half of me?
I don't know.
Maybe I'm a very special number. The Numberjack without a half number.
I'm not sure. Can you think of any other numberjacks that haven't got a half number? Or is 3 the only one? Find out and call the Numberjacks.
Okay, Measurer. Can you stretch out a little bit so it's still quite close? And now stretch out so it's really far away.
Oh! Watch out!
I wanted to see how far out it could go.
Well, it was very close to me.
Sorry.
I wonder, what things are very close to you? And what things can you think of that are far, far away? Have a think and call the Numberjacks.
Well, my 3 buddy blocks weren't quite like yours, 6.
Not exactly.
But they did help us solve the problem with cylinders.
That's true.
Lucky my cylinders aren't doing strange things. Oh. You are very silly cylinders.
I wonder, how many different sorts of cylinders can you find?
No.
Remember to look for a circle at each end. Find big cylinders, small ones, thin ones, fat ones, long ones, short ones, and call the Numberjacks.
You know, 4, sometimes it's good if the number of things match.
Yes, I like the seesaw. Same number on both sides.
But it doesn't have to be the same number all the time.
Ah, that's true. That's fine by me.
Could you match my buddy blocks? Have you got 5 of anything that could be the same number as my buddy blocks? Maybe 5 things on your body somewhere. Try and find a matching 5 and call the Numberjacks.
We've come to help you sort out your beautiful things, 3.
Great!
Maybe you could do some sorting. Sort us Numberjacks. Can you think of different ways of sorting out the Numberjacks?
What things are the same about some Numberjacks, but not others?
Sort us out in different ways and call the Numberjacks.
I can do it! I can do it!
Brilliant, 5.
Buddy tiles are great for flying on.
And even better for measuring, even if sometimes they try to measure the wrong things.
You can't measure me! I'm not flat enough! I'm not ticklish!
Why don't you do some measuring? Find something flat to measure and use cards or dominoes and see how many you need. Find out and call the Numberjacks.
All right. Everyone had a good sleep?
Yes.
I'm feeling much better, thank you.
I hope we won't get any more of that lurgy.
Oh no, looks like Zero's got the lurgy.
Ooh, ow.
No, it's just 0 being his normal self.
0.
Well done, 3 and 5. for managing the mission without us.
We couldn't have done it without the agents. We needed everybody helping. So keep on helping. Look out for things that go up and down, or round and round, or maybe up and down and round, and call the Numberjacks.
Well, we can't share 5 buddy blocks by having 2.5 each.
But we could share them this way. You play with them first, and I play with them later.
I'd like to play all together.
The buddy blocks are playing with us.
We can sit and watch them dancing.
Yeah!
I was just wondering, what things are still useful when you split them into fractions? And what things aren't useful? Think about it. I call the Numberjacks.
And that is the story of when the Numberjacks sorted out the morning, the daytime, the evening and the nighttime. The time little Numberjacks are asleep. Night, night. I wonder, what things do you do in the daytime? And what things do you do in the nighttime? And are there any things you do all the time? Have a think and call the Numberjacks. But not too loud.
Okay, 8. I got into the circle by sliding.
I did it by jumping. Wahey!
And I did it by slipping and crashing.
Whoa! Can you think of a different way to get into the circle?
How about... rolling?
Brilliant! All different ways.
I wonder, can you think of different ways of making my number? You can make it any way you like. Adding, take away, lots of, anyway. And then, call the Numberjacks. Everyone get ready for the photo. And when we've taken the photo, see if you can find things there are 10 of, or 100 of, or even 1,000.
Come on, 4.
Coming. Everyone shout hooray! Hooray! And look what's happening in the gym now.
Wow! Just in time for our Christmas.
Snow.
I did get to be in the snow.
And I got to be a snow number.
And one last round decoration.
Left, right, left. Lovely.
And all you out there, here's your mission.
Have a Merry Christmas!
Yeah!
Great.
Pity Zero couldn't join in.
Zero's all right. He's playing with his new friend.
Wait a minute. If the number taker had been messing with 4s instead of 10s, who are the numbers who make 4?
Or make 3.
Something for you to find out.